What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the farm. We are on the precipice of sugar season being here. Today is our first day above freezing in about the last 12 to 14 days. And when I say it was cold here, it was frigid. We were frozen solid. We're seeing lots of single digits, lots of wind chills, well down below zero, but we didn't let that stop me and Dad from getting back out in the sugar bush and getting our lateral lines installed. So the next thing we're going to start working on is getting our drop tubes installed that will get us from the tap on the tree down to our lateral line using these little T's. So a few nights ago, we came back here and we put a good number of these together, handful of these together. We dipped the tubing in some boiling water. We had a Stanley thermos. We put some really hot water in, and we put the tubing into the Stanley thermos to make it malleable so we could try to hand press on these fittings. And this did an okay job, but I decided that it just wasn't going to quite cut it. So we decided that was going to be way too much trouble to try to get done back in the woods. There are so many connections to make. I went ahead and I bought the bullet, and I bit the bullet, and I bought a Line Viper sap line tool. So I'm getting all of our 3/16 stuff loaded up, taps, T's, straight inline connectors with the hooks, and I'm going to head back to the woods and I will show you guys how this thing works. So we just jumped right into it. We've really been getting busy because we were running out of daylight, so I didn't record much, but we'll show you here how the Viper line tool works. So you just get it lined up there. You want to have it poking out about 1/8 to 1/4 proud, and then it just compresses right on there. Easy as can be. So we've gotten quite a few of these done. We're just going to keep scrambling, try to get as much done before it gets too dark back here. We got a big rainstorm coming tomorrow, so just trying to get a lot done tonight. The T comes together like that. This will be our jumper over to the tree, and then your tap just plugs right into there. Keeps your tap clean during the off season.
What a weird winter. The geese are already flying north.
Been seeing tons of geese, those goofy cranes. Just in case it's raining tomorrow, I'll show you guys this, and I can't bring the camera out. So you can see there, we got our T's in with our loops. This is two right here next to each other. So those two here close to us will jump over to this tree. And as you can see, the sap is definitely running. So tomorrow we're definitely gonna start tapping trees. We come around to this side. You can see another one there. And another one here. That's the end of our line. And then as we went down the line, we got more. Marked it off with some more orange tape. That's just as much for us as it is any wildlife or anything. Some of them are longer than others. Hopefully you can see that. That one's about, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet, because it's got to jump all the way over to this tree. But for the most part, our trees are nice and close. Our process has been working pretty good so far. As I'm getting out ahead, I'm doing connections with the line tool. It's like we're jumping over to this maple here, and Dad is back here following behind me, and he is getting everything, working out all the slack with tie wraps and getting a little bit more orange tape and stuff put on the line so everything's super visible, mostly for us. The shaggier beard and hair aren't a dead giveaway. We are jumping into the future here a little bit. I am just back in the shop getting the RO going for the evening from what we collected today. But turns out, while I was doing all of the T's and the spiles out doing on the lateral lines, and while we were doing all of the tapping, I used my new action camera, and I had it clipped to my hat just like this, thinking, oh, while I'm working, I'll be looking down and I will get everything on video. And I recorded over an hour of footage, and I thought, hey, I should be able to find 5 minutes of decent stuff within this hour. Did not end up being the case. So it turns out when I was looking down, so I'm here doing the work, the vision of the camera was just above, the field of vision was just above where I was doing the work. So you can see like the top of the line tool and stuff. And at no point hardly in over an hour of footage could you actually see anything that I was doing. So lesson learned, I bought a chest mount and I will be using the chest mount from here on out and hopefully looking for those POV type shots that I enjoy so much in other people's videos. This will allow me to be able to do them and be successful at it. So hopefully that works out better. So if you guys have any questions on what we did installing the lateral lines and everything on our Gravity sap collection system, definitely be sure to ask me about it. Did we do it the right way? No, but spoiler alert, we are about 3 weeks in the future from where we were installing everything, and it has been working great. So might not have been the right way to do it, but it's the way that we did it, and it is working. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed these videos about our Gravity sap collection system. If you have, think about hitting that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and until next time, y'all, we will see you. This kind of evening light, the blue tubing is really standing out.